I just want to highlight the difficulties and dangers of being a police officer in this country. It hadn't been more dangerous in decades. But it also highlights the bravery and courage that our officers exhibit every day, to include their dedication and commitment to protecting the people of Chicago.
A Chicago police officer is seriously injured while responding to a domestic dispute inside an apartment building on the near west side. Good afternoon, I'm Dina Bair.
And I'm Patrick Elwood. That suspect is in custody. Brona Tumulty live at the scene with the very latest. Brona?
Good afternoon, guys. Yeah, a very tough start to the holiday weekend down here on the west side of the city, where a police officer was shot around 8:30 this morning. I'm standing at the intersection of Loomis and West Taylor. You can see here behind me it is all taped off, and there's still quite a heavy police presence here on the scene as well, and understandably so. That wounded officer was taken immediately to Stroger Hospital. We've heard he is in serious condition, as you mentioned, and my colleague Ginner Hall will have more on that side of the story very shortly. But moments after those gunshots rang out earlier, the whole area was flooded with first responders.
Any available units at 1342 West Taylor? We got an officer down there asking for an ambulance. We got EMS en route.
Now, Skycam 9 was overhead very shortly after all of this went down as well, right before 8:30 this morning. As I mentioned in a press conference about an hour ago, we got the gist of what happened from Superintendent David Brown. He says officers were responding to a domestic incident this morning. They went into a building at 1342 West Taylor. They went up an elevator, and as soon as they got off the elevator, were told they were fired upon by a suspect. Now, the officers did not fire their weapons. Witnesses here described seeing someone run from the scene. Things get a little confusing here, but we're told the suspect had some injuries to his wrists. We believe his wrists were slit, and he was taken from the scene in an ambulance. A second person, described by police as a person of interest, was taken into custody. The initial caller, believed to be a woman, was uninjured in all of this, and we're told a gun was recovered at the scene. Now, we've been chatting to people in the neighbourhood, one of whom saw the wounded officer being brought out of the building this morning, saying it was obvious he'd been shot, but he seemed alert.
Sometimes, while I walk my dog for a long time, sometimes my partner and I will have to stop and say, was that gunshots or fireworks? And this time it was gunshots.
Then saw the officer being brought out on a gurney and all that. He was, he seemed to be, cognizant of what was going on and all that. So, it was clear that he was still, aware of the situation.
Now again, you are looking at West Taylor Street at the moment. This is near the intersection with Loomis. It's still taped off. If you're going to be in this area, if you're going to be driving around, you're obviously going to need to get around all of this. A lot of traffic being diverted away from here. They just can't get through. So just to give you a recap of what's going on, because there is a lot going on. We're told someone fired on police this morning as they responded to a domestic incident. The suspect in all of this was injured, cuts to the wrists. He was stretchered from the scene and taken for treatment. A second person, a person of interest, is in custody. The initial caller, believed to be a woman, is uninjured. A gun was recovered at the scene. A Chicago police officer was taken to Stroger Hospital. He's believed to be in serious condition. University of Chicago police officers also assisted in helping him get some help, and we're told by Superintendent David Brown that they likely helped to save his life. That is the latest from the west side of Chicago. Brona Tumulty, WGN News.
And as Brona mentioned, that officer fighting for his life at Stroger Hospital right now, preparing for surgery.
Gaynor Hall is there live with the latest on him or her. Gaynor.
Yeah, Pat and Dina, the injured officer has 15 years with the Chicago Police Department. He was shot multiple times, reported in serious condition after he was shot during this domestic disturbance, responding to this domestic disturbance call. The mayor and the police superintendent, David Brown, addressing reporters a short time ago outside Stroger Hospital. Brown says a UIC police officer who also responded to the scene ended up driving the officer here to Stroger in his squad car and likely saved that officer's life. Brown asking for prayers for the officer and his family, hoping that he makes a full recovery. The shooting forced the mayor and the police superintendent to cancel an event earlier this morning where they were scheduled to talk about their public safety strategy for the long holiday weekend. And outside the hospital, the mayor talked about the dangers officers faced, as well as highlighting a recent surge in domestic violence incidents.
I think this brings a very sobering set of context to what our officers are facing every single day. Somebody calls into 911, it gets coded as a domestic related call. Obviously the call takers and dispatchers are asking all the necessary questions, but as we saw today, you never know what happens until you get on the scene.
And hearing that this officer, again 15 years on the force, was shot in the abdomen and the shoulder. And we just heard from the Fraternal Order of Police President John Catanzara talking to reporters. He said the officer was stabilized, he's alert, and is undergoing exploratory surgery. So that's the very latest. Reporting live outside Stroger, Gaynor Hall, WGN News.
Okay, Gaynor.